just wanna be part of your symphony. We hold me tight and not let go.
Hello and welcome back to Hot Girl Spiral.
Welcome back, everyone.
This is Monica and I'm Anna. This week we're going to talk about boundaries, which kind of falls back on last week when we spoke about codependency. And there's a saying we found that says something like, if codependency is a wound.
Why do you say wound like
I don't
that?
know. If codependency is a wound, then boundaries would be a Band-Aid.
Yes.
But Monica insists that we change the quote to boundaries would be Neosporin.
Yes.
Because Neosporin
Is
is
life. It
She
heals,
swears
it
by
heals
Neosporin.
everything. And I don't know that boundaries completely heal codependence, but you're right. It is a Band-Aid. Boundaries are a Band-Aid because there's a lot of things that heal codependence.
Yes.
Okay, I take it back. But Neosporin is still, it's up there.
But anyways, do you want to get into the highs and lows?
The highs and the lows. Okay, so I think a high for me this past week, I don't know. I think because we've been like talking about this type of stuff and like unpacking and going through emotions and everything, it's kind of like in a way been kind of empowering.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, I just feel kind of like unstoppable, dramatic, maybe. But yeah, I just feel like I'm like, all right, let's fucking go.
I'm loving this Kim Possible energy.
Yes, Kim Possible. Yeah, I don't know. So I think that's probably just my high, like that feeling. It's not all the time, but I felt it a few times and it's weird. Because I don't feel like that normally, but it was cool.
I think that there is a glitch in the Matrix because
we just watched The Matrix. How appropriate.
For the first time.
Her.
But because it just doesn't make sense that you have this like random sense of empowerment and then I also experience the same random sense of empowerment.
Okay, like it's because of
it's
this
the podcast, but like what?
I don't know.
At the same time? Like it just hit us all at the same time.
Yeah. Sometimes it just be like that.
Yeah, we're spiraling together.
Up. On the up.
On the up and up.
Okay, so yeah, I said be my high. And then my low. I don't know that I have a low necessarily. I can't really think of anything. I don't know. I just like I get in my mood sometimes, I guess. But I don't know. I don't have a specific low actually. So I guess that's good. I'll take it. I'll take that.
That's good.
How about you?
Let's see. My high. I'm gonna go. Well, I was just gonna say like I started working out, which is been like a long time coming. I haven't worked out since like March, like at all.
We have a lot of long time comings for you.
Yeah, I know.
Therapy, working out. It's big mouth.
Anyways, so my high was gonna be that I started working out again, and I'm trying to be more consistent with that. And muscles
underneath this sweater. Muscles.
Ow.
Sore.
I am sore. But anyways, so that was my high. And my low, honestly, okay, I'm going to be real. This is our second attempt at making this video. We did try shooting this video yesterday, and
maybe we should put bloopers up of yesterday. It was so bad, guys.
It was so bad. We recorded an hour of nothing. Like we kept spacing out. Like I swear to God, I was dissociated.
It was so bad.
Like I couldn't even like have a conversation with you. And I was getting so frustrated. Like I was getting livid, like actually pissed.
Okay, let's just talk into.
I'm getting really mad.
Why? At me?
No, like
just in
at
general?
this situation that like this isn't working and that I'm like can't follow and like stay focused. Like it's pissing me off.
Okay.
And like I'm getting really frustrated.
Okay. You want a hug? Give me a hug. Give me a hug. It's okay. This will go on the blooper. We're just having a little moment. It was funny.
And
I don't know. I felt bad because it was funny to me, but I know when I can't stop laughing, it pisses her off. So she was
Yeah.
like,
No,
kept
I
getting
was-
pissed, and I was like, I'm sorry. This is just funny because of
I
how
was
bad it is.
not having it. And I was like, damn, man, I did not handle that well. Thinking back. And then this morning I started my period.
The world made sense again. Everything fell into line. Dude,
No.
periods are crazy. They'll fuck with you.
Yeah. They definitely do.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like another low for me was our fight that we had this morning. That's not funny. I feel bad about it, and that's why I did your laundry.
I never asked my laundry to be done, by the way. Wait, but I don't even remember what happened.
We were literally arguing.
Oh
about
no, we were arguing about
what
the
a boundary is.
about the fucking boundaries.
We
This
were
podcast
preparing-
can fuck it.
We were preparing for this podcast, and we literally
Oh.
argued about what a boundary is. So
We figured it out.
Yeah,
I think.
we
You'll tell us if
you
we're
tell
right.
us, but we put a lot into this.
Too much.
But anyways, let's jump into
So what the
it.
fuck is a boundary?
What the fuck is a boundary?
Okay. So boundaries are expectations, kind of like rules that we set, and it really is like a guideline and a set of rules that lets people know what we expect of them and what they can expect from us.
Yeah.
Basically, I don't know how more simpler to put that.
So it is basically communicating your needs to someone else.
Yeah.
And letting them know that, hey, I need this from you,
Mm-hmm.
and you can expect this from me.
Right. And I guess like, then you kind of wonder, I guess, like, how would you know if you needed a boundary? So in that, you're probably saying yes to a lot of things that you really want to say no to.
People pleasing.
Yeah, you're people pleasing, which is me. I say yes to a lot of things when I don't want to say, when I really don't want to do it. So I'm working on it. Okay, so that's going to be one thing. Probably in the times that you do actually say no, you end up feeling really guilty. You feel bad.
Yeah.
It doesn't sit right with you.
Yeah, well, that's because people's reaction,
right? Even sometimes,
a lot of times, negative.
But sometimes even if like, I feel like I've said no sometimes, and I feel like that's another thing. You feel like when you do say no, you have to like over explain, or you have to be like, oh, but it's because this and that. Like you feel like you have to have a reason for it, and it can just be a simple
absolutely do not.
You don't. It can just be
Your
a simple
answer
no.
can be yes or it can be no.
Right, and so, but yeah, it's not even. I mean, yeah. Most of the time you feel guilty because people don't react well, but sometimes even when you do, because we get told no a lot from other people, but we don't necessarily feel any type of way towards them. We just take it for what it is.
Yeah.
So like, we don't realize that people set boundaries with us a lot, and we're just like, okay, but yet when we try or when we think about it, we're like, oh God, they're going to be mad or what's going to happen. And so that's probably a good indicator that you need some boundaries.
Yeah, because you need an emotional boundary right then and there.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, speaking of emotional boundaries, that is one of the types of boundaries.
Right.
And in that situation that you were just explaining, you need an emotional boundary to like separate
their feelings
from yours.
Right. Not take that on as like, as my own.
Yeah. So differentiating, which is like, these are your emotions, not mine. I cannot control your emotions.
Right. I
can only control my own. And beyond that, like, that's as much as I can offer you.
Right. Which is what we struggled with too.
Yes.
With our codependency.
That was
another thing with knowing you need to set boundaries, I just wanted to say, was probably you have a hard time making decisions.
Yeah.
Or you just don't want to make a decision. And I think that's probably because you don't want, one, you probably don't want to make the wrong decision. And two, like, you don't want to make a decision and then someone not agree with you.
Yeah.
People pleasing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It all like stems back to like where you find value in yourself.
Yeah, it's true. And so, yeah, going back to the types of boundaries, there's a lot of types, different, boundaries you can set.
You can get very specific.
Yeah.
But there's like 3 basic ones
Right.
that sort of encompass all of them they all trickle and connect.
They do. And
But
you said emotional already.
yeah,
So that would be like the limits of our feelings and like
how much we have like emotionally to offer someone.
correct. And then there's time, where we want to devote our time, how we value our time.
Yeah.
Self-care is tied into that. And then physical boundaries, I guess, would probably be like another big one. Your personal space and my belongings and touch and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Boundaries are not selfish, guys.
Yeah, that's a big thing that we have to like reframe the way that we're looking at boundaries, because boundaries is one, it's not a form of isolation. You're not trying to isolate yourself from
shutting
other
people out, or
it's not about being mean or bitchy or selfish.
Mhm.
It is literally taking care of yourself.
Mhm.
Because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anyone else. The stupid like, your mask falls, put it on yourself before you put it on your child.
Oh, like in an airplane?
Like in an airplane.
Yeah.
Yeah, when your mask falls, like you have to take care of yourself first, or you literally don't have anything to expend to take care of anyone else.
Mhm.
So this is self-care 101, setting boundaries.
Yeah, it's true. That was good. This is going a lot better than yesterday, guys.
You're welcome.
All I needed was a little fight in the morning.
Yeah, a little fire under our ass.
So yeah. So those type of boundaries, that's kind of what it looks like. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that we missed. I don't know, but I guess I can maybe say like a little example for myself of how I knew that I needed to set a boundary. And it was probably going back to my people pleasing, and I have a problem saying no to things. So like, and I guess my boundary ties into more like my social battery. And not just like with family, but with friends too. But it happens mainly with like family, where like, I would say I spend like quite a bit of time with my family, and I realized that like, I hate to use the word tolerance, but my tolerance for them was like, I didn't have a lot of space there.
Yeah.
But just knowing like how much time I want to, like, if I do go over there, how long I'm going to stay. And then, realizing that like, if I went over there with like, I'm only there for 2 hours and I'm leaving, that like actually leaving after the 2 hours, I found very difficult. And I felt like I needed to like over explain it, or be like, have a reason as to why I'm leaving. It couldn't just be like, like, I spent my time, like I'm going to go home and have time for myself. Right.
Yeah.
And now it's time for me to be alone. So that's probably how I knew I needed a boundary. And then, and it's not with when you're someone that lacks boundaries, when you try to set them, it is difficult. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. It's super hard.
And
it's uncomfortable. People don't understand that because they're not used to that. So then you're going to get the pushback. You're going to get like well, wait, why not? And like, what do you mean? Or like, you just got here, or like, and that's just part of it.
But you have to stick to your guns.
Yeah, you do.
You have to be assertive.
You do, and I'm not good at that all the time.
Are your only advocate. No one gives a fuck about you as much as you should give a fuck about yourself.
I thought you were just gonna end up like, no one gives a fuck about you. I was like, wait, no, people
put that in the clip.
People care. Yeah, you mentioned something, and I was gonna say something, and I forgot what it was, and it's uncomfortable, but if you keep reinforcing the boundary, you're gonna like, you're kind of creating a new normal for them, so they know what to expect, right? We talked about what they can expect from you.
Yes, and what is big in setting got excited there. What is big in setting boundaries is also being patient with the people that you are setting the boundaries with, because say like we are really close, and whenever you started setting boundaries that you were going to allot time to yourself and to your family, and it was going to take time from me and what I was used to, that takes time to adjust to. So you have to be patient with a person. Like our situation was very extreme, but being patient with the person so that they understand, like,
Do you feel like I was patient with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe too patient.
No.
But like, I think that it's important that you give them time to adjust to the changes, because sometimes, I mean, boundaries are abrupt. Once you like it, they may not come up abruptly in your head, but they come out abruptly.
Well, I also am wondering, like, how beneficial is it if you were to like tell someone that you're setting a boundary?
No, you should.
Oh, okay.
That's the whole point of boundaries. That they have to
No,
have
no, like
consequences.
no, but like an actual like, hey, I want you to know that we like for with you and I'm pretty sure I told you, I was like, Anna, we need to have boundaries.
Yeah, you did.
Like that kind of like, I'm gonna tell
you
whoever,
should.
like I'm having I'm gonna be setting a boundary. I want you to know. So don't think that I'm, you know, being mean or whatever, even though we can't. But this is also the control thing of mine.
Yeah, but in order to set a boundary with someone, you have to let them know that a boundary was set, or
Not
there is no
always.
boundary.
No, but that's you setting the
Well,
boundary.
there's obviously boundaries, like if I
well, that
have
need to be told.
Well, yeah, when they need to be told.
Right.
Like if okay, for instance, like if I had my door shut and you just like walked in my room, then I'd be like, hey, could you like knock on my door next time? Like you're invading my personal space, my privacy. And like maybe because we're used to running in each other's rooms and not giving a fuck.
I don't run in your room.
Well, I run in your room.
You do run in my room. And
I've never
that
you do
that's
run
a
in
boundary that
I
I know, but
create.
I never thought about it. But the only reason I don't run in your room is because, like, I think if I had a boyfriend, you wouldn't run in my room.
Well, no.
That's what
like if he was here.
I think I've just gotten used to knocking on your door, whether you're in there with your girlfriend or not.
Yeah.
One, because I have respect, and I have boundaries, and you don't. Just kidding. Anyways, yes. You should maybe you should voice the boundary.
Yeah, because if you don't voice it, then you also don't like give the person an opportunity to grow or cater to what you need. Like if you don't voice what you need, then you're never gonna get it. And then you're
never gonna get it. No.
Then you're just gonna resent the person.
Yes, you're right. You're right. So yeah, and even when the boundaries are violated, you need to remind them, and there should be consequences for them.
Yeah.
That way that they know their place.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, bitches.
Sit down, bitch.
Sit down, bitch. Anyways, okay. So yeah, so it's a mind. You have to shift your mind and your framework of how you view boundaries. And I think boundaries, when you think about it, people might think of like a physical wall, and it's not a wall.
Yeah,
it's a
motherfucking gate.
It's a gate
with a lock on it.
So
you can open it up,
or you can close
it at your own discretion.
Yeah, it's a form of protection.
It literally, all boundaries are just to protect you. It's all a form of self-care. It's not selfish. It's literally protection.
Yeah, and it's to be clear. It makes things clear for people.
Yeah,
of what you want and what you expect of them.
Like, imagine if we all functioned like that. How healthy?
Yeah,
would our society be?
Yeah,
we just communicated what we were really thinking, what we really wanted.
I wonder why boundaries are so hard for people, though. Like, what do you think that is? Like a societal thing of like, or no? Is it like a give constant, or like we just want to do the most? We want to achieve, we want to grow, and so like we compromise what we want to get ahead. Like, what is that?
I mean, it all plays down to like literally your childhood. Like,
yeah, I guess
from like
everyone's childhood is fucked up.
No,
that's why
I mean, not that everyone's.
Just kidding. It's not true. I know people that have really good boundaries, and I'm always like, damn. They're like,
no,
and boundaries are assertive. That's what I think of people that I see that have boundaries. I'm like, that's a strong person.
that's a healthy person.
That's a healthy, strong person. And I want to be like that.
When you grow up, you too can be a healthy person.
When I grow up, you're right. Okay. Yeah. No, I think boundaries are hot.
Boundaries are sexy.
Boundaries are like,
story.
okay, so I shared a kind of personal. How about you, Anna? Have you ever had to set like a boundary and it went sideways or got messy or just didn't look super cute?
I think you already know the answer to that. Yeah, so I have had to set a boundary with a physical boundary, an emotional boundary, all the boundaries. I have set.
Damn. She said all the fucking boundaries.
Yeah, I created space for myself and distanced myself from a person, and I eventually had to shut that person out of my life because, to be honest, the relationship no longer served me at all. And that sounds selfish, but it was hurting me, not helping me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was no good in that at all.
And that is just
that's a damn shame.
It's a damn shame. And it's hard. It wasn't an easy decision to make, and it's not something that I made overnight, but it's something that,
yeah, you marinated over that for a while.
Yeah,
like the back and forth of like, what did that look like? What does it mean? How would it feel? How would I feel? Like,
I was
you go through all that.
Very concerned about what the other person would feel, what I feel, and I feel bad and guilty because who am I to just decide that they can't have me in their life anymore? Like, I'm a dime piece. No, but honestly, so I think that I was like flooded with emotions and all that, and I realized that I cannot be responsible for their emotions and how they take it because I need to focus on me. And at that time, it looked like intense therapy and just like allowing myself to be present and feel all the emotions that I was feeling, the heavy emotions. And also processing the loss, the grief,
yeah.
The grief that comes with losing a person. So that was very difficult for me too. And I know that it's uncomfortable and it's hard to make these types of decisions, but it does get easier, and time will only validate your decision.
Ooh, that was deep.
Yeah,
that was good.
But I think what was big for me is being able to like intellectualize the situation and take, because I went through all the stages of grief, essentially, like denial, like there isn't a problem, like it's fine, like
then you accepting then you went back to denial. Like, no, because that's the thing, grief, it's like jumping everywhere,
all
it's not linear.
Place. Linear. Yeah.
What did I say? Linear.
Same
shit.
Anyways, what was I saying?
I don't remember, I'm sorry. No, the grief.
Yeah, so I went through all these stages of grief and I was all over the place. And you know what I'm just now thinking?
What?
I do feel a little bad that I didn't give much
warning.
I didn't allow space for the person to adjust. But you know what? In this circumstance, I changed my mind. So I went through all these stages of grief. I was all over the place, but I was able to finally, like through therapy and a lot of healing, I was able to basically intellectualize the situation and see this person as literally just a person.
Mm.
This person may be older than me. This person may have more life experience than me, but this person is just a person. Like, this is their first time going to, and like,
No.
they're not perfect. Like, I always refer to myself as there's me, but there's little Anna inside of me, and I'm spending my entire life trying to protect little Anna. And then I think about it, well, that's what that other person is doing too. I've had opportunity to heal little Anna a little bit here and there, and we're still growing and working, but not everyone has had that opportunity.
Yeah.
So if you look at it from that perspective, it's hard to feel any type of resentment or anything towards a person when you just think about where they are and they're just protecting their inner child, their little inner individual
person. Yeah.
person. And I think that's what made it easy for me. So I don't feel any type of resentment or guilt or anything associated with my decision. But yeah, it was messy.
Yeah.
And because who wants to receive that? And I mean, yeah, but I had to stick my ground and
Stick to your ground.
stick to my ground, stick my ground.
Yeah. I had to put a
I
stick in
gotta
the ground.
stick them. And yeah, and I think that it was a really healthy decision for me.
Yeah.
So overall, like I said, time will validate your decisions, and time has validated my decision. And
It's
so,
good. Congrats.
thank you very much.
Good. I think this was good.
Yeah, this was a healthy little healing therapy session that we had here.
Yeah. We talked about boundaries, what they are, how you know if you need one, types of boundaries, what it would look like to set boundaries, that it might be uncomfortable. You need to enforce consequences when your boundaries are violated.
Yes.
Um,
Show them you mean business.
and I think you kind of hit a nice little note at the end with kind of like having grace on people a little bit. You know, we're all just trying to like protect our person inside, our little
Yeah.
person inside, and like that actually might make the process, is at least with like maybe like the pushback people might receive,
Yeah.
or that you might get from the
Yeah.
other person, is just like kind of coming with understanding, you
It's
know.
also, yeah, it's like also very big on forgiveness.
Mhm. Yeah, letting go,
Yeah, letting go of
understanding.
things.
Yes, I like that.
But yeah, I think that's a wrap on boundaries.
Yeah, and we're allowed to choose ourselves.
Yes,
and that's
100%.
that's
Choose
what-
yourself always.
right. And it's helpful to other people too. It creates better relationships, better understanding, and
Communicate, give yourself grace.
yes, communicate clearly. With
Allow
people.
yourself space. Let's see.
What other cliche shit can we say? You're worth it.
You're worth it.
Do you?
Just do it.
YOLO.
Ball in. No. This is
Ballin'.
skewering a little bit. But
Okay.
anyways,
We have
wait. You're getting a little ahead of yourself. I know what you're about to say. But there is a little call to action this week.
the call to action. Anna, take it away. Call them to action.
I'm calling you, listeners, to try and make a boundary this week. Try to form a boundary that you feel necessary in your life.
Start simple too.
Yeah, super simple. It could be, for example, you could set a boundary to spend
time in the form of time. What were we gonna say?
Let me speak.
Okay, I just wanted to go.
So I was gonna. You're interrupting my train of thought, and now I'm like trying to remember what I was gonna say. You God, you're so frustrating. Okay, so if you could just set 30 minutes of your time aside each day this week, and let's see, for 30 minutes you do something that you enjoy. So that's your self-care for the day. It could be you're just laying there listening to music. You could be meditating. You could be drawing. You could be, I don't know,
Exercising. going to a spa, getting your nails done. Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
self-care.
Yeah, but that's a little bit more than what I was thinking.
Okay,
Listening to music versus going to a spa, very different price range here.
Okay. On the cheap end.
We on that budget friendly. We budget friendly. We 5 and below.
Stop saying that. I don't like when you talk like that.
Sorry.
So
But
yes,
yeah,
that's the
so
call.
try and create a boundary this week, whether it's something small within yourself or with someone else. Just try and think about it, even if you don't get to the point of setting one.
Oh yeah.
Like, think about where you need them. Like, start to identify where you need boundaries in your life, and then we can work on setting them
together.
That was creepy. Okay. Anyways, but we do have
a listener question.
That's what she was wanting to say.
That's
earlier.
what I was gonna say. We have a listener question.
All right, read it off.
All right. So this listener asked, any advice on centering yourself when having a nocturnal panic attack? Nocturnal means
at the night. In the night?
Why can't you speak?
At the night.
At the night.
No, in the night.
In the night. So,
do you want me to go?
Go.
Because I can go.
Go. What advice would you give our listener?
What I would say is a one way that you may not be able to prevent it entirely, but a preventative step would be to make sure you have a calm bed routine. Like when you're getting ready for bed, maybe you have like a little self-care, a little skincare routine you do, a little wind down. You don't have your phone.
Not with wine.
No wine.
Just winding down.
Duh.
Oh, wind down.
Wind down. Yes. So a little wind down, like put your phone to the side, like don't have screen time for the last hour, whatever, 30 minutes, whatever you can do. I know it's hard.
Instagram is always calling.
The reels are always reeling.
TikTok is, what is that?
Talking?
Doom
scrolling?
Yeah, that.
Doom scrolling. But yeah, so if you could just start preparing yourself for bed in a way that's in a calming nature, just a little bed etiquette. And my nose
she
is so
completed
itchy.
high school and college. She has a bachelor's.
Anyways, so
I was gonna say,
I was gonna say
what?
I was gonna say that you could use incense.
Oh,
I like to do that, or the little spraying the lavender on your pillow. Just things that are for like relaxing. I don't know. Like I like to wear an eye mask, a silk one, because my eyelashes. But just like setting the mood for yourself, like before you go to bed, so that you're not going to bed in an anxious state.
Yeah.
Because I think obviously that's one thing that's happening. You're going to sleep in anxiety.
Kind of like abruptly.
Yeah, like you're going to sleep abruptly, but also like you have like.
Listen, the same way you
carrying
prepare
anxiety.
The same way you prepare for a soccer game, the same way you prepare for the day ahead, you prepare to go to sleep. You need to prepare yourself to sleep. And what I was going to say is that what I was reading somewhere that as like if you can get into a routine and a ritual every night that happens leading up to the bedtime where like your lights off and you're trying to sleep, I think or I read that over time your body will begin to realize that like, hey, I'm doing these actions and pretty soon I'm supposed to sleep. So your body low key is like starts preparing itself.
Is that in the TED Talk I sent you? Because that sounds really familiar to me.
I didn't watch the TED Talk. This is coming from my brain. Actually, it's from what I read, but it wasn't from the TED Talk.
But whatever. Anyways,
but yeah.
What else can we do?
So yeah. Okay, but if you're actually having one and like the preventative stuff still didn't work, sorry. I would say the biggest thing is grounding techniques.
Yes.
So like we spoke about one in our anxiety talk episode, about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is that again?
Naming the senses. If you don't remember what that is, go back to episode 1. Another thing, basically the idea is that you're engaging your prefrontal cortex, because when you're in panic or anxiety, your amygdala, which is responsible for like the fear and like the emotions and all that, it's heightened, like it's like on overload. And when that is happening, the prefrontal cortex and your amygdala, they work in seesaw. So if one is super high, the other one is not activated. So the whole idea with grounding techniques and being aware of like your senses and the way that you feel, you're engaging the prefrontal cortex to try to like get the amygdala to like relax itself a little bit, so to speak. So you can like focus on an object and or maybe well, kind of hard to focus. I would say more of like touch things, like running
or like taste, putting like a mint in your mouth or
like
something.
that, or like running your hand under cold water, or like putting like an ice pack like on your low back or like on your neck, and it kind of like shocks your system to like bring you
back
out
to the present,
to bring you back to reality.
Yeah,
correct. Progressive muscle relaxation, so like tensing up your body and then like mindfully like, okay, I'm relaxing, and just like
that actually feels really nice when you do that.
it is nice.
Also, another big one I think is maybe trying to meditate before you go to bed. What I do is like if you have never heard of Insight Timer.
Is that an app?
Yeah, it's an app, and it has a lot of meditation videos for you, and like just not all videos, some of them are just like like audios.
Yeah.
So I put on an audio of like a deep sleep audio, and someone is like talking to you, and it's like an hour long. I've never made it through the whole thing.
You fall asleep?
I fall asleep pretty quickly, and it's free.
It's free.
It's
I
free.
put on like piano instrumentals. That really relaxes me. I do that every night, and I fall asleep before it ends.
There you go.
It's very calming. Also, you can like have like when you're in a panic attack, if it helps to like have like a little mantra or something that you like repeat over and over.
Yeah,
like,
that's a
I'm
good
safe,
one.
I'm okay, like whatever that wants to be, that can like bring you back or like, calm you. I think it's a good one. Maybe like having like a poem memorized or a song that you want to sing, just something that's like that makes your mind like have to like think.
Yeah. Oh, you know what what is it called? The little beads that I used to have?
Oh,
what is that called? One of a yoga
know.
teacher / counselor gave
I
me
remember
these beads.
Anna used to wear these beads all the time.
Something with an M, I think.
Mandala? No. Mancala? Love that game.
No. Well, maybe I'll figure it out.
Oh my god, we gotta get
Mancala.
Mancala.
Oh my god, stop. So, anyways, they're like, it's basically like prayer beads, kind of.
Yeah.
The same shit, but like different religion.
You just go through
and
them.
you just go through and you kind of like count the beads, and there's apparently like so many beads. I don't remember how much it is, but there's like so many beads before you get back to the head bead. It has like a little head on it.
I know.
Whatever.
It's funny.
It's a good, basically a fidget toy, but that one is.
I was thinking fidget spinner, but I was like, ooh.
But like what I was taught is you go around to each bead and you just, and each time instead of counting, you say an affirmation, like.
Oh, okay.
Like you could say like, I am loved. I am loved. I am loved with each bead until you make it all the way around.
Maybe it's called a mantra necklace.
I don't.
You know what we're gonna do is
I'm gonna put it on.
Yeah, the things that we discussed, we can put it up on the screen for people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think all of these are good things, and like try them out.
If you followed along, I think we got some good advice here.
I think
we're a little scatterbrained, but I think
it's the end of a work day.
I think we put it down. It's just, are you picking it up? You know what I'm saying?
Are you picking it up?
Anyways,
thanks for joining us.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.